Hi, in this new video, I will show you how to make an Instagram post templates. Let's get started. First, in Photoshop, create a file of 1000 by 1000 pixels, 72p. Now, with the artboard tool, turn the layer into an artboard. In this video I will make 6 Instagram posts, so I will make a total of 6 artboards, but you can do as many as you want. Before starting to create posts, I recommend that you have a folder with the materials you will use for your posts. To create the style of my template, I chose 3 different colors. The posts will all be with a dark background, while the writings and details will be white, green and black. To make a graphic for Instagram, I always start with the text. I like that the text is large and takes up a lot of space. I usually use 2 fonts for Instagram post graphics. A main one which is Archive Black, and a secondary one which I use less, Montserrat. After inserting some graphics and adding some text, I created a shape with Rectangle tool. This will allow my photo to have more particular shapes, rather than a simple rectangle. After importing the image, with the right click on the photo layer, I created a clipping mask. In this way the image adapts to the shape. Last step, I added a plastic layer on top of everything. In the second post, I used a dark texture instead of a black background. As before, I created the text, added graphics and created a shape on which the photo was then adapted. And finally I added a plastic layer. The process is always the same, to create graphics in the same style, but slightly different, just move and change some elements. In the fourth artboard I want to create something different. First I use the black texture as in post number 2. Now I want to create a text to put as a background. To create the outline text effect, double-click on the layer, to open the layer style. Select stroke. Size 2px, and in blending option put 0% to the fill opacity. To create this fading text effect, convert it to a smart object and duplicate it a few times, changing the opacity to create a scale from 100% to 10%. Use smart objects because if you want to change text in the future, the only thing you will do is open an advanced level, change the text and save. If you liked the video, leave a like or a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. In this case, rather than the plastic layer, I copied and placed above the background layer and setting the blend mode on screen. The fifth post always follows the same process to be created. In the last post, rather than creating it from scratch, I preferred to duplicate the fourth post. To duplicate an artboard, just select one and duplicate it with CMD or Ctrl+J and move it to the point you prefer. I modified the content of the artboard by creating a new post by adding and changing the elements. Thanks for following me up to here. This file is available on my Gumroad page, link in description. See you in the next video.